Knockers of war. Dun-dun-dun. Knockers of war. Dun-dun-dun. Knockers of war. Dun-dun-dun. Knockers of war. Dun-dun-dun. Knockers of war. Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing the class challenge, Dragonguard, and it's the last live stream of the year, most likely. I'm putting most likely because maybe a 5% outside chance the next, I don't know. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's New Year's Eve, so unless, I don't know, most likely, probably more like a 97% chance, but yeah, probably the last live stream of the year. Probably going to declare a tentative MVS winner. And shout out all the members, but most importantly, most people that are watching probably care about the class challenge, and that's it. So let's get into that. Let me switch some buttons here, and I will be with you in one moment. Knockers of war. Knockers of war. Knockers of war. On. Okay. Let's see. Where? Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. Hey, Cuddles, how's it going? How are you today? Let me grab my tribute. I've been meaning to, like, set a timer and get this tribute, like, 20 times a day or something crazy, but I just haven't done it yet. I don't know. I need to do it bad, like, really bad. If you want gems, that's the way to get them. Do your tribute every single hour. A lot of people think you can just take it whenever you want and you still get the same thing, but you don't. Only the gold will accumulate. Everything else, you have to take it, or else it does not keep stacking. So just a little nugget there for you. Make sure you take your tribute every hour if you want something other than gold. And gold only stacks for like 24 hours too. You can't just wait all week and then take your tribute. I wish it worked like that. It's because each kingdom gives like, it has a % chance every hour to give like a tribute, you know? So you can't just sit there and wait for it to stack up. Because then it would just be, you know, it's like rolling RNG every hour for your tribute. And if you don't take it, it just stays on the one that you didn't take. So make sure you take it every hour, or it does the one for that hour. I don't know what it is, which one it is, but it's only one tribute, one round of tributes. So make sure you take your tribute every hour whenever you can, because it does not stack. And I used to think it stacked back in the day, so I know. They don't tell you that anywhere in the game, too. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about it either. And I know most of you know this, but tribute does not stack. You can't just sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then you get 500 gems. That's not how it works. The gold you can. The gold you could wait a day and take it, and you would get a stack of gold. But you would still only get 23 gems or 10 gems or whatever it would be for you. I'm doing okay, Cuddles. Just trying to get 2021 out of here. I'm sick of it. Sick of 2021, you know. I'm ready for it to be done. Get this 2021 out of here. Let's get to 2022. Make it better. Have a better year next year. Let's see. Dragonguard. Is it Dragonguard? It's Dragonguard, right? Okay. Let's make teams so I can... Alright, anyway. Hey, a little nugget of information at the beginning never hurts anybody. Somebody might not know that, and they would, Uh-oh, this boy with the gifts here, he might have just tied it up. What's going to happen if we have a tie for the MVS? What happens if we have a tie? I think I'm going to give him a point for that. I know no one gives a crap, but, well, I can tell who gives a crap, at least. I can tell who gives a crap. That's the good thing about it. Even if it's not a success, I can still tell who gives a crap. So that's what's cool. And I'm getting a phone call. That's great. Hold on a second, y'all. Alright, they didn't say anything when I answered. Don't you love that? You answer the phone, then they don't say anything. What up, James Jenkins and Bot there? How you doing, Bot? I don't even have any mods here to combat you, so you can just run wild if you want, Bot. Thanks for the comments, Mr. Bot. Appreciate it. Appreciate the comments, Mr. Bot. Mr. Bot. I know I'm wasting a lot of time here. Sorry, somebody called me. Alright, let's go. Hey, Sir Michael, Strodium Wolf. Let me get into this event so people... It's 6 minutes in and I've done nothing. Done nothing yet. Alright, where is this thing? Class trial. Not that many people care about the class event, I would say. It's probably the least that anybody cares about. Hey, thank you. I guess anybody can block a bot. That's cool. Appreciate it. I thought it was just mods. James Jenkins says, missed watching you, LOL. Hey, no problem. Strodium says, good afternoon all. I use 3 Great Worm for 50% start class. You want to level and any explodey weapon like Mountain Crusher and just Skull win. Cool. Alright, let's make a team. Let's do base rarity. What can we use here? We got a 50% start. It's pretty much the same crap from the world event. Maybe I'll do the no first this time because it looks like a Dawnbringer. I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do though, Dawnbringer. So if you have it, that's what you're supposed to do early, especially in a class event that's so boring. If you don't have a Dawnbringer, just use like Dancing Daggers or something, or Black Manacles. Just because I use Dawnbringer doesn't mean you can't use this team. You could use Black Manacles or Dancing Daggers. What up, Maka in Home Smack? Or I already said what up to Maka, but yeah. Let's see. Alright. So, now you want to do like all yellow troops. That's how you do a Dawnbringer team. You do Dawnbringer, then you want yellow. And Divinia's is a pretty good mana generator. We could do a Essentia and make ourselves Dragonguard. And then, what else? Like Ishtara. And then make yourself a Dragonguard so you get 50% start. Or you could, it doesn't matter here, really. You could make yourself any class. Like I could do Bard. Any class with a 50% start, which is Arcane Tree. So if you go to all your classes and you do like... If you go to all your classes and just click on the talent tree, if it has Arcane, that means it has a 50% start. So you could use any class with a 50% start if you want, or Dragonguard. So, there we go. Hey, Beg for Mercy, what's up, man? How are you today? Then a yellow banner, so you just keep picking yellow stuff. You know? Just yellow stuff. Yellow, apply filter. And we have a lot of red on our team. I'm going to make a video on banner picking one day. So Lantern banner would be good. Minusing green that we don't use. Excuse me, everybody in my house is like sick right now. I think I'm like the only one that's not like extra sick. I don't know. I hope it's not the bad thing. I'm like the only one that's not... I already was. I was sick like a week ago. So I hope I already got through it. And it's not like another thing. So yeah. Bard class, or Dragonguard, or any 50% start class that you want to level. Double yellow, red, minus green. We got Divenia. Essentia can go on the bottom of the team. She does nothing. And... Divenia, mana generator. Ishtara has purple, it can catch purple or whatever. So we'll put her in 3rd slot. This will just be for the early battles. And then we'll switch to like a, yeah, no, like it's been a while. Like, my little one has had a cough for like weeks. And, we went to the doctor and everything. It's not like we're just letting it rot, you know? And they just said sometimes it takes a couple months. That's what they said. Every time I go to the doctor, they do nothing. And that's why I hate going to the doctor, because they don't do anything. Like, I think they finally gave her amoxicillin, and she's been taking it, and, like, I mean, maybe she's a little bit better. But, I don't know. Going to the doctor is stupid sometimes. I know you should. Like, I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. I'm just saying, like, I hate when I go there, and then they do nothing. And what did I just do that for? Thank you for telling me nothing. You know what I mean? I feel fine, though, Cuddles. Like, it's like the rest of the family right now. Beg says, doing better, got all my stitches out, started therapy on wrist arm, hoping you and the family feel better. Yeah, I hope your arm does its thing. Gets back to kicking butt. You know? Karate chopping and stuff. And get that karate action going. But here is the first team for the class event. The only thing here is, like, maybe I should put Vidya in first slot. That's what I'm thinking right now as I play this team. I mean, the goal is just to get up Dawnbringer, though, so you're kind of defeating your own purpose there. Homesmack says, I unlocked Ishtara in the class trial. Wow, that's really lucky. Good job. I don't think I've ever had something like that happen. Maybe, now that I think about it, I think I got like a Dragon Soul one time, but I think I already had it, so it wasn't like super exciting. And I wasn't like, I think I was high level too, so I didn't really care. I don't think I've ever seen like I don't think I've ever got a mythic that I needed from something like that, like a class, like an event, or a legendary task or something. Maybe on my new account, I'm trying to think, but I don't think so. Like an awesome card that you want, like you just get it all of a sudden from like a legendary task or an event. I don't think I've ever had that happen. It's always something I already have. I'm gonna get Ishtara. Boom! My DualShock battery is low. Yeah, me too. Same thing Cuddles says. We'll do like one more little 5 of this, and then we'll do the no. Then I'll shout out the members and declare the MVS winner, and we'll flip off 2021, and I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see. And I'll be back next week. So, I never get to take advantage of, Mr. T being gone. I just noticed that. Like, every single time he's gone, I never get to take advantage of it. Never. He gets so lucky with that, in regards to me. Either I'm sick, or something's going on, or I just can't take advantage of it. Like, if the biggest channel, the guy is gone and not making videos, like, that's the time for number 2 to step up and fill the void. But I can never do it. It's annoying. I don't know why. Like, doesn't work out for me. Doesn't work out. I need to be over there stealing all his viewers. But I can't do it. John's here. Good afternoon. Cindy and all my worldwide extended family just popped in to say Merry Christmas to you all. You too. Homesmack says, have a great, safe New Year's, everyone. Cuddle says, I'll wish you all the sinners a happy New Year now then before you go. Yeah. Right. It's not going to be that quick. That's funny. This should probably be a little short live stream. I just wanted to do it so I could, you know I did it. I won't feel bad about myself for not doing it. I can say, hey, you tried. I tried. Alright, 3 more with this team, and then a no. Which is no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer. I wonder how many times I'm going to have to say that before I feel comfortable that people know what it is. That's another conundrum. You like make up your own thing for your channel, like the MVS or the no. And then you gotta like, you never know when enough people know what it means that you can quit like explaining it every single time. Like the train. Remember the train? I felt like explaining it every single time. That's how the MVS and like the no is. I feel like I have to explain it every time, so it's almost not even worth doing. Like, most valuable center. Like, I have to say it. Oh yeah, John, I'm putting that up probably today. So if I do the shorter live stream today, I'll probably work on that right after. It's already recorded, I just gotta put the audio on it. But it's only like a boss fight, so it's like 2 boss fights. So it's Emma and it's a surprise guy. And it's just a boss fight, so I just gotta pretty much do the commentary. And then I can put it out. So definitely by the end of the year, like I said. I always do what I say I'm gonna do. You can always trust Sinnycool to do what he says he's gonna do. So I'll be happy to get that out of here too. 2021 and Sekiro, get out of here. Let's see, yellow, red. Let's get rid of the duds. And you could say, you know, EverQuest isn't like amazingly successful or anything, but it's like, it's consistently better. So, you know what I mean? Like, it gets 200 views, which in the grand scheme of YouTube isn't very much, but that's better than like 50. And that's what I'm trying to do with it, like raise the basement, put water in the basement. Everything, like the lowest of everything gets higher. That's the way I've been like kind of trying to make the channel better. Like weak links, get rid of weak links, raise the base, you know, build the foundation. Don't concentrate so much on the peaks. Like that makes me frustrated when I concentrate on the peaks and instead of trying to raise the valleys. So I'm trying to like train myself to not concentrate on the peaks and like get mad when I don't reach those peaks again, like right away, and like try to instead make those valleys less low. So raise my valleys, and like if I get a peak, like be happy about it, but don't stress about it like the next time when it's not a peak, and like just try to raise the valleys. Try to get rid of the weak links. Try to, you know what I mean? That's all you can do sometimes. John says, only 4 levels left, and I hit the milestone of level 1500. Holy cow. Great job. I would be grinding on that. That's like a major, that's pretty good, dude. Like, what's next? You know what I mean? 2000? That's so far away. 1500 is a major milestone. I'd probably be grinding on it if I were you. That's like almost like getting Zul'Goth, but you know what I mean? That's a major accomplishment. And that's probably the next thing after getting Zul'Goth, to get 1500. That's a nice round number. I forgot that I was going to do the no. Let's do it. Alright, so for everybody who doesn't have Dawnbringer, they don't have Ishtara, maybe they don't even have Essentia or Divenia, let's make a team for them. Base rarity. Oops. And, see what we can do. It's probably going to look similar to the World Event no, because there's not too much different to work with. You do have access to all your weapons, though, so that's the first thing that's different. The only thing that's different, really, is you have access to all your weapons. So, normally you'd probably want to do, like, a Dragon's Claw or Dragon Weapon. So we could use Dragon Tails, Mace of Claws. I honestly think, well, it doesn't matter. Let's just see what we got here. I guess it's pretty much going to be the same thing, huh? Just Volthronax. That's why the class event is so boring. A lot of the time it's just a repeat of the world event. They brought in a new event, but they gave the same restriction as the class event, kinda. And then they just made 2 boring events in the same week. Like, I don't know. It's not what they thought it would be, I don't think. You could do Dragonian Monk just to get yourself a barrier. And then, like, probably... We don't have Egg Thief, huh? That's a little bit different. So the restriction is Dragon's Claw's dragons, instead of just Dragon's Claw. I'm grinding away. I haven't done it with your help and advice. I have done it with your help and advice. That's why I may not be a sinner, but I support. You're still a sinner, John. You're just not in the choir. You're a sinner. Everybody here's a sinner. You're a sinner, bro. Once a sinner, always a sinner. Anyway, what do we do? What do we do? So we don't have our mana generator. That's poopy. That's good, John. Finally, right? That's good. I don't see that as much on my stuff. I feel like I get buried. There's like no good mana generators here. Maybe we... It doesn't matter. Let's just do... Red and purple, though. We're making red and purple for nothing. That's what sucks. So... that kind of sucks. This is a hard event. For people that don't have a... It's kind of hard. No. What are you supposed to do? Huh. Maybe not this weapon then. Like, it makes red and purple, and all the troops we have access to are not red and purple. That's stupid. Hey, thank you, Cuddles. Appreciate it. That's been few and far between lately, so I really, really appreciate it, Cuddles. I bet you're on the board here. Cuddles, where you at, Cuddles? There you are. Cuddles has 4 points. So I just, you know, I know that you are at least trying. So I appreciate you, Cuddles, with 4 points. Even John, you have 2 points. I know you care. So that's what I'm saying. At least I know you care. Let's see. Man, I don't know what to do here. We're going to have to do a different weapon. We need like a mana generating weapon. Let's try... Like, not to restrict ourselves to Dragon's Claw. Let's clear filter. Too bad we don't have that... Let's type in, dragon or something. I just want to type dragon, because sometimes dragons aren't from Dragon's Claw, you know? Oh, man, I thought we had an explodey weapon for dragons. I guess not. Guess you could use Dragon's Eye. It kind of sucks, though. This is difficult. I guess you just use any explodey weapon. So... It might be a... Mountain Crusher. Make a brown storm? For what? For itself? Emperina's Tooth? Mystic Dragon and Dragon. Yeah, I know Strodium, but it's like a strict no, you know? I like to stick to it, because otherwise I can't call it the no now. Because it's technically a legendary. So, I don't know. It's for like super duper beginners that aren't even doing the underworld yet, I guess. And then, let's go... Let's just do double Volthornax or something. This would be difficult if you were a... Just imagine being a beginner trying to do this class event, and luckily it's only Dragonguard, so you could just skip it. That would kind of be my advice for a beginner. I'd say just skip it. Just skip it. But if you want to do everything and you're totally trying to do every single event, I think my team would look something like this. Then for class, like, you probably don't have every single class, but just pick whatever. You could do Dragonguard, you could do Titan. I think I'm going to try to get a Yellow Storm, but I don't know if it's going to work because I got the Mountain Crusher. We'll do Stormcaller. Does Bard have any? I don't think it has a Yellow Storm. Yeah. Is Stormcaller the only Yellow Storm? So I kind of want a Yellow Storm. I guess a Brown Storm wouldn't kill us. Yeah, let's just do Titan. That'd be good for a beginner anyway. Equip. And banner. Yellow and brown. Double yellow, brown, minus purple. There we go. Let's try this. Yeah, I get it, Strodium. I like to say the same thing. Like, Underworld legendaries are super easy to get, honestly. And if you're anywhere in the Underworld at all, hopefully you're doing 3 a day and you have enough Chaos Shards. Archer says, been playing this game for a couple of years and got about 850 of the troops. Is there any incentive in saving keys for a better chance of higher rarity troops? It's not like the more keys you got, the more, I don't know, kind of. You want to save, like, your glory keys and your gem keys? It depends, man. Like, early in the game, you just use all your keys, and then later in the game, you save all your keys to try for specific troops. Early in the game, you might not have, like, there could be, let's just, for example, early in the game, what if you're missing, like, Thrall, Leprechaun, Forest Troll, you're missing all these, like, key troops that are different rarities, and they're low rarities. That's when you still just use all your keys until you get those troops. But then later, after you get all those troops, okay, now you got Leprechaun, you got Thrall, you got Forest Troll, you got all the low rarity troops, so you're done, like, you're not missing any key commons. You're not missing any key rares. You're not missing any key, like, ultra rares. Once you're to that point where you're not missing any key low rarity troops, then you just start saving your keys. And you kind of look at what the new mythic looks like. What kind of week is it? What kingdom week is it for your event keys? And then you start picking and choosing when you use them a little bit. Like, you could still keep throwing all your glory keys and trying to get certain mythics and stuff since you're missing so many. Like, usually the rule of thumb is, like, once you get half the mythics, you kind of start saving your keys. Or, like, half the legendaries or something. It's one of the two. Because at a certain point, you're going to have half of them. And then if you throw your keys, you're going to 50% chance you're going to get another one that you already got. So you might as well save them up and, like, wait for an event for that kingdom to do event keys, or just wait for the new mythic because it might be good. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope you understand. Because then you can target, like, mythics that are good. Because not every mythic's good. That's why they're in tiers, like S tier, A tier. Some of them are C tier and D tier, and you don't want them. You don't care about them. So when you throw all your keys and you get one of those crappy mythics, you just wasted all your keys. If a new mythic comes in and you know it's good, and it's the only one in the drop table, then that's the time to spend all your keys because it's the only one that you can get. When any other time you could get the crappiest mythic ever, or you could get an average mythic, you get all of them. Like, hey Rain Man, how's it going, man? So it's all based on like what you could get or couldn't get at that time. Like this week is Dragon's Claws week. So if you saved a bunch of event keys, you could get Elamagrim or Ishtara. And you know that. So if you throw your event keys, you're going to get one of those two mythics. It's not like you could get every single mythic. It's not that. You know you could get Elamagrim or Ishtara. So, and then if you start saving all your keys and a new mythic comes in, and you know, okay, this new mythic's good, which I think the next one is pretty good, then it's the only one in the drop table. So now you just saved all your keys, and you're throwing your keys, and you know you're going to get a good mythic. Instead of putting it up to chance to get any of the mythics, any of the 80-something mythics where 40-something of them stink, and you could get one of those crappy ones, you're just wasting your keys. Or you could save them all, wait for the new mythic to be the only one available. You throw all your keys, that's the only one you could get. You're giving yourself a 100% chance to get a good mythic. I gotta give Krasmayo a point, baby. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. A nice banana. Hey. Cuddle started the train. See, that's why any amount helps, because it might start a train. You give a little dollar, the next person's like, hey, I want to do that. Then they do it. Then, hey, the next person's like, hey, I want to keep that going. And then they do it. And then, you know what I mean? So that's why any amount gets a point. Kraz has 3 points. He cares. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's try this no team. So you probably just want to match Brown, get your Mountain Crusher up, and then go from there. Now we have this guy here. Destroys gems in an X shape. Bury a random ally for every yellow gem destroyed. He also starts battles with 50% mana, which is cool. So you want to pick a spot on the board. It's going to do an X. From whatever gem you take, it's going to go diagonal left to right and diagonal left to right. So you want to pick like where you're going to hit the most yellow. So you can, at least 4 yellow gems. So like right here, if you look at this, there's one there, then you go here, 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 here. So there's 3 yellows in that little diagonal line that I just did. Which I can't do it on PS4 like you can on the computer. So now you want to find another one like right here. If I go right here, if you go diagonal up to the left, there's 3 yellows. And then if you go diagonal up to the right and down to the left, there's 2 yellows. So I'm hitting 5 yellows right here. So I just barriered my whole team, which is good. So it's up again. I'm probably just going to hold it this time because we're all barriered. We'll get up the Volthornaxes. Okay, we got Volthornax. Let's use these skulls. This is the no. Okay, we got Volthornax, which is another mechanic you need to keep in mind. Exploded gem, deal damage to all enemies boosted by yellow gems destroyed. So you're going to want to pick an area where it's a 3x3 block, right? Let's take that extra turn first. A 3x3 block, so you want to hit as much yellow as possible. So we got, in this 3x3 block, we got 3 yellow. And we have a skull. But we could do right here, which is even better, because now we have a Doom Skull included in our little 3x3 block. So we're going to pick this gem right here, because this is a 3x3 block. You got to pick the center. So right here. We'll get a Doom Skull and 3 yellows. See how that went? You can't just do whatever in this game. You gotta kind of look at the spell, see what it does, try to pick. It tells you to do that. Same with this one. It tells you to do something. You gotta do it. You can't just willy-nilly it. You gotta do what the card says to make the card stronger. Extra turn. What do we got? Alright, we got 2 Volthronaxes, so let's find a spot where we have the most yellow, which it looks like we only have 2s. So, the best spot would probably be like right here, so we can get 2 skulls also. Skulls will do a little bit of damage when you blow them up. And there we win. What Archer say? Been playing? Yeah. Yeah, top 10 troops. Like, you want to get them in a certain order, too. You know what? Archer, like, depending on what... You said you're level 850? Or no, you got 850 of the troops. Like, you don't get... I don't know, like, your question... It's kind of confusing, but... It's kind of right. Like, the more keys you have, the better chance you have at a mythic. Like, if you have 8 million keys, you have a better chance of getting a mythic than if you have 1 key. So, I don't know, like, maybe ask your question a different way. Maybe I'm thinking, like, stinking thinking this morning and I didn't answer it right. Hey, Pamela, how's it going? Good to see ya. Pamela killed it this month, y'all. Pamela has 10 points. The leader has 13. We have a tie. Chad and DC have 13 points. It's pretty much the last day unless I all of a sudden do something tomorrow. And DC and Chad are freaking tied at 13. Then Pamela has 10 and Trey has 9. David has 9. And that's where we're at. Joshua's pretty close with 8. This is the MVS, Most Valuable Center. Points based on answering questions, giving donations, being a member, commenting a lot. I mean, DC gave me gems in the game. Like, there's many different ways. Pamela really cares about Sinnycool. I appreciate it. Let's do Mountain Crusher. Now, we got Dragonian Monk. We're going to try... Let's get these skulls first, though, of course. And let's take this blue down here. We're going to take this blue that's going to drop that 1 skull up there. We'll get the skulls, too. So we're getting mana and the skulls. Hope everyone got lots of good stuff for Christmas. Waiting on my pressure canner to come so I can start making jams and jellies. That sounds good. Pressure canner? What kind is it? Like, what brand? I just had a pressure cooker. But it's missing the freaking valve on top of the pressure valve. That was annoying. So we got the monk again. Right here looks good. There's 3 yellow. Actually, there's 4 yellow here. We could get every single troop on our team barriered. Or no. It's the freaking cross. I was thinking, that's what sucks about having 2 different mechanics on your team. I was thinking Volthronax there. I still got a barrier somehow. Don't get them confused. Advice from me. That's awesome, John. It's a Presto 23 quart. It's huge. Dang. That's awesome. Let's see. You guys put me in a good mood. I was in a pretty bad mood the last 24 hours or so. Let's see. We need brown whenever we can find it. If not, then yellow or blue. We don't have any of that. This is the no team. No mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer, no exceptions. Gotta make it as hard on myself as I can. Because that's what I like to do. One of these days I'm gonna try to like do a delve with 1 troop or something. I'm gonna do like a super challenge. That'd be fun. Try to beat a delve with 1 troop or something like that. I think that would be fun. Yo, Funky Town's here. Funky Town, baby. Funky Town's awesome. Funky has 8 points. That's how I know he's awesome. Let's see. Let's do Volthronax. It's our damage dealer. There's 3 right there. We need to cast the other one. And we could do, like, right here. We'll get a Doomskull and 2 yellows. Finish them off. Funky Town. Take you to Funky Town. Maka says, how many points does she have? Maka! I like when people ask how many points they have, because I keep track of every single point. You think you know? So I could, if anybody asks, I got it. But let me, there's so many names up here. There was a lot of participation, there just wasn't a lot of points this month. So there's a lot of names. Where is Maka? I know you're on here. Maka, sorry. I had to write them really small because there's lots of people. What? I know you're on here. Are you kidding me? Oh, there you are. There's a 4th row. I didn't even see that. You got a point, Maka. So yeah, for the Sekiro thing, most likely. Appreciate that. That really helps. Like, you did something I asked you to do. And it helps. So I appreciate it. I know that you care. So your question was how many points? Yeah, 1. You got a point. That's helpful, though. You commented on Sekiro, which is, like, I was trying to get more views on it, and more comments helps. So that was helpful. Yay, 1. You're on the board. Your name is written. That is good. It's a good start, you know? That's better than some people, you know, their name isn't even written. Let's see. Let's do our Dragonian Monk. Let's remember it's an X this time. Let's not do it wrong again. Which I don't see a ton of yellow, so this is going to be hard. Let's just do our Mountain Crusher instead. And right here is 3 yellow and a skull for our Volthronax. And I bet you I'm not using the right metals right now. Let's just do Mountain Crusher again. We don't really need the barrier at the moment. Let's just finish them off. And like right here. She could have been agile, so I could have done skulls there, but I know that that troop has agile. So if I did skulls there, it has a chance of dodging the skull damage. So I'd rather do Volthronax to guarantee the kill. John says, I notice a lot of high-level players don't do their dailies. I will always do my dailies, even at the level I'm at. You never know when you may need those resources. Yeah, it just builds a habit, too. Like, I'm still doing mine. I've thought about not doing them, but it's such a habit that... And I want to be a good example. Like, you guys know, deep down in my heart, I'm just trying to help people. No matter... Sometimes I may come off, like, venomous or hateful, but my name is Sinnycool, right? So a little bit of that is to be expected, of course. But deep down, I'm just trying to help people. So do I really need to do the adventure board and dungeon every day? I don't need to, no. But I do it every day, so everybody else does it every day. Because most people should do it every day. I mean, in the adventure board, there's gyms sometimes. And who doesn't need gyms? Sometimes there's writs. Sometimes there's freaking VIP keys all of a sudden. Sometimes there's a troop like Tannenbaum, right? So if you're doing it every single day, you'll never miss something like that. If you're a high level that you think you're too good for the adventure board, and you stop doing it, you're out of the habit. And then all of a sudden, here comes Tannenbaum, and you haven't been doing it. You stop doing it because you're lazy. And now, you don't do it. You miss it because you're not in that habit where you have to do it every day, and you feel weird when you don't do it. So you'll never miss something like a good legendary like Tannenbaum, for example, that was on the adventure board, the thing that people skip. Don't skip it. And just even excluding Tannenbaum, sometimes there's gems. Like if you have too many gems, then I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know anybody that has, like, way too many gems. I mean, maybe a couple people, like 2 people out of everybody. And then your dungeons, like, they added things to the game that require jewels. So if you have, like, way too many celestial trait stones, for example, okay, but you're also that guy that has way too many gems. There's, like, two people out of 1,000 that are that guy. So when I'm trying to help the majority, it's not those 2 guys. It's not those 2 guys that I'm trying to help. They already know what they're doing. They got more gems than me. You know, they got more everything than me, so I'm not helping them. Yeah, and you get 2 times experience for your classes, too. Yep. That's a good point, Strodium. You're always talking directly to me, says Krasmayo. Well, I try to talk to the majority. Because most people, like, even I need gems. And I'm this YouTuber guy that, yeah, I still need gems. I'm only level 1371. John's about to be 1500. Like, I'm not some crazy huge level that I'm out of touch. I'm still deep in this game, needing things. I'm about to just ignore my Dragonian Monk until I need it. And with my Titan there, with his barrier, matching brown, I almost don't even need the Dragonian Monk the more I play this team. He just seems like a hassle. Let's go right here with our Volthronax. And we'll just keep doing Mountain Crusher till we get... Oh! We might have a freaking bird run away. That's great. Not much we can do. I guess we cast Mountain Crusher and hope for the best. Okay, see? We're still okay. We don't want that to run away. There we go. Not embarrassing. Hey, young Mo Ali, how's it going? And thank you, Pamela, for drawing attention to it. Appreciate you. Is young Mo here? Oh, there he is. What up? See, I need help. When you guys see somebody that I haven't said hi to yet, if you can let me know. I know I don't have any moderators here, but you guys can help too. Maybe you'll become a moderator. Do the things that the moderators do. You know, dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. If you do their job for them, like Maka earlier, got rid of a bot. Pamela just said hi to somebody so I wouldn't miss them. I think that's moderator activities that you're doing. And I appreciate it. Kim Barnes is here. Thank you, young Mo. John says, I still need things, Sydney. It's just only I grind for hours. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't saying you don't need things. I was just saying, like, for example, John's higher level than me. So I'm saying, like, I'm not crazy out of touch. Strodium says the Delve dailies will help towards your stats that can make HKI a beast. 76%. That's good. Pam says I'm level 1420 and I still do all the cardio and delves. Yep, for sure. You could have missed Tannenbaum. Krasmayo says I'm talking directly to him. John says doing your dailies does not just get you the resources, it also helps you leveling up class levels and player level. Yep, and it builds a habit. John's doing his City of Thieves right now. Good job. That's like going the extra mile, too. I was doing that on my new account. Strodium says maybe change no to within reason. No bot weapons, only weapons that can be earned, and any troops that can easily be got, like the underworld troops. That's true, I mean, that's true. That would be, yeah. So no crazy weapons that you can only get once a year, but instead of like a Rage Reaver, do like an Underworld Legendary. I just know people that don't have the legendaries in the Underworld yet. And even my new account at level 500 something only has the key ones. Doesn't have all of them. You could go get them, but you'd have to have today. You would have to have the Chaos Shards to go get it today. And there's only so much you can do today. You can go do 3 of them and hope that you get whatever Dragon's Claw, weird dragon, legendary, worm run thing that you probably don't already have. So it is kind of like the weapon. Like, you have to think ahead. It's not like a given that a person can go get a weird worm run legendary if they're a new player in one day. It's not out of the question. It's pretty doable, but it's not a given either. Like, if I went on my new account right now, Strodium, and I went and I tried to get the worm run legendary, I bet you I don't have like a whole huge stack of chaos shards. And I bet you there's a chance I wouldn't get it. So I haven't played that account in like weeks. So chance that I have the chaos shards to go get the legendary, a random worm run legendary just to do this class event. Now if it was like Gobtruffle or Beatrix or Miraji Queen, I would have it. So you definitely make a good point. I just love to lawyer and counter argue and devil's advocate. So you make a great point. Sometimes people don't like that when I do that. I get it. I just like to argue sometimes. Even when I don't believe the other side that I'm taking. I just think it's fun. Makes everybody smarter. You hear both sides. Even if I don't agree with my side. I just like to take it just for fun. I think I like to debate or something. I should have went to debate class. I like to see the both sides of everything. Let's see. Let's do Mountain Crusher. They would be getting the Underworld troops quicker than waiting for the weapons. For the beginners, though, think of the beginners. I am. Look, dude, I'm thinking of the beginners. Mountain Crusher. The literal, real-world example of what I'm doing right now, you know? And the no from this week. Everything I've done this past week is stuff that's not... I didn't do any weapons that you can't get. I mean, unless you count the faction assault, but that wasn't even the no. The no-no-nos this week were this team right here that uses Mountain Crusher, and the team on Monday, which used Dragon Tails and Mace of Calls, 2 weapons you can get in the Soul Forge right now for very little diamonds. So I remember you saying that a long time ago, and I did. Like, I always take it and I use your information. Like, you said that a long time ago. I think it was you, right? The weapon thing about the no. And even if I don't like it at the time, I'll still take it into account, and I still, like, remember that you said that, and I still, you know, think about it when I make the teams, and I think it's good that you said that. So now I do think about it when I make the teams. So just look at this week's no-no-nos. Mountain Crusher, Dragon Tails, Mace of Claws. No weapons that you can't get. They're all available, or something that you automatically get before, like, level 50 or something. Let's see. Let's go Volthor next. Let's do them again. For the win, baby. Yeah, I just like to argue. Some people hate that. Not doing it to make anybody mad. It's just like an automatic reaction from my brain. Yo, Joshua! Joshua's here, everybody! Joshua has 8 points, everybody. He's one of the big hitters like Funky Town and Pamela. The big hitters. They care, they care. So you remember the chatathon, how I did it the 1 month and I didn't do it the next month? That's because I didn't want to put extra pressure on everybody, especially during December. So I might do it next month, but like the MVS thing, I'm going to do that every single month, because even if people only get 5 points, I I know, hey, that person got 5 points and that person got 0. Like, I still know that. Even if there's less and less participation, it still has useful information for me. So I'm going to do it every single month, whether you guys like it or not. Because I like it. Like, I think even, let's see. I'm looking for a name just for a second. Nope, it's not up there. Never mind. Arguing is good as long as both people listen. Yeah. So that's like what I'm saying, man. I definitely listened because I'm putting in. I think about it every time I make a team now. You might not think I listened. So that's why people probably get mad because they think I'm not listening. But I still retain the argument. I retain the information. I use it in the future. You just have to know that, I guess. Like everybody was arguing with me about the Glory Shop troop. You gotta get it fully ascended. You gotta get it fully ascended. You gotta get it fully ascended. My argument was, I don't need these for my kingdom levels and power right now. I'm opening a bunch of keys right now. That's how I'm getting those. So I wasn't like convinced that I needed to get every single new Glory Shop troop fully ascended. I wasn't convinced because of those reasons. Now that I have a huge stack of like 1,000,000 glory, I remember people saying you should fully ascend your Glory Shop troops. And now I do it because there's no reason not to do it now because I have a huge stack of glory that I built up from not doing it. So I took that into account. Even though I didn't agree at the time, now that stuff has changed, now I agree. It all depends on where you're at in the game. That's why it's hard to give advice for this game. That's why I always say that. Because it depends where you're at. Depends what troops you got. Depends what level you are. Depends how many gems you got. Depends how much glory you got. Depends on this and that. You can't give strict advice to every 100% of the people because everybody's in a different spot. And I still think I was right to not get the Glory Shop troop fully ascended. I don't regret that. I built up a huge stack of glory at the time, and now I'm like, now it's so easy. I think take a pinch from here and a pinch from there, put it together, and that's the better way to do it. Take a little bit out of both. That's how it should be in always. Take a little bit from this side, you take a little bit from that side, beat in the middle. That's the best way to do it. Yep, the game will not give you them troops during key openings as there's no RNG in this game. Glory troops to mythic every time. Yeah. I don't completely agree with that statement, but you're not wrong. I think at some point in the game you should not every single person's getting every single Glory Shop troop fully ascended. Not every single person. You know what I mean? You didn't do it since you were born, right? I didn't do it since I was born either. There was a point where we weren't doing that, right? But now we are. We're big boys now. You never get mythics through the keys, Rich. How's it going, Way K? Thank you, Joshua. Hey, D-Rock, what's up? Pamela says I'm enjoying the new upgraded Soulforge. I'm almost have enough to craft my 3rd Nisha. Dang, that's awesome. I haven't even tried that yet. Kim thinks I just like arguing. Strodium says they would be getting the underworld troops quicker than waiting for the weapons. For the beginners, though, think of the beginner. Yeah, you're right. Rich said, hey, Senny finally made another live. Young Mo, John, and Pamela, says Kim. Think I caught up there. Yeah, Rich, you just gotta save them up. It's hard. I mean, they're supposed to be hard to get. You gotta get in a good guild, you know. The same advice I always give. Getting into a good guild will help you get mythics faster. You probably think it's like passively. You're not gonna join a guild and get mythics like handed to you automatically. It's just like a passive thing that it's gonna happen. You just have to be patient. If you join a good guild and you just participate for like a week or two, I bet you can start getting mythics pretty quickly. It's not something that's going to be directly handed to you as soon as you join, but if you participate and wait a little bit, you'll notice the difference pretty quick. D-Rock in the house. Joshua says this is off topic. Sorry, but what is the stamina bar used for in Sekiro? Also, what is a pH in EverQuest? I don't know, Beg. I don't know about that. Cuddle says it's all relative. Yep, exactly. Joshua, the stamina bar, you can only do like a certain amount of like attacks in a row before you're out of stamina. Same with like running. Usually, I don't know if it's the same. In Sekiro, it seems like I can run forever. So it's not exactly the same, but in Dark Souls games, the stamina bar usually it's like for sprinting, like how long you can sprint before you have to let up on it and let it recharge. Or like how long you can attack before you run out of stamina. And then like if you run all the way out of stamina, you get, like your posture gets broken basically. You can't do anything, so you can't like block. You can't run. You can't jump. So if you get hit by an enemy while you have no stamina, you basically get destroyed. You can't block or anything, you get hit. So stamina is like your energy, basically. You gotta manage your energy. If you have more stamina, it's like the more attacks you can do. Less stamina, if you use that last attack and you have no stamina left, if you get hit, you're getting messed up. You're not gonna be able to block or anything. You can, usually like when you're blocking in like Dark Souls, that takes stamina too. Like every time they hit you, your stamina goes down. But pH in EverQuest is like a placeholder. So usually so this is where, you know, John Fitzpatrick is supposed to spawn in the game. And there's a troll there right now. If I kill this troll, there's a RNG chance that John Fitzpatrick will spawn. You know what I mean? So the troll spawns, you kill the troll. Now you're waiting for something to spawn again in that spot. It could be John Fitzpatrick, it could be a troll. You wait for 10 minutes, whatever the spawn time is, another troll pops up. That's a placeholder. It's holding the place of John Fitzpatrick. You kill the troll again, you're waiting for John Fitzpatrick to spawn, right? Boom, a troll spawns again. You know, there's a RNG, it's like a 5% chance that a John Fitzpatrick spawns in that spot. The placeholder's there, you got to kill it over and over and over until you see what you're looking for. The named troop. The named enemy. I said troop like it's Gems of War. Way says, I do like the new upgraded Soulforge. Yeah, I like it. It's something else to do. I always like when there's stuff to do. Kraz says, Rich, my experience is mythics through keys is a myth. Way says, more options. D-Rock says, hope everyone has a happy new year. You too, man. Rich says, last mythic from keys, I spent 60K. Stradium says, I missed out on one troop, Glory Shop of the Kingdoms. I needed one last troop for level 20. Had to use an Ascension Orb. I'm still kicking myself. Yeah. I haven't had that happen, but I could definitely see it happening. And you know, that is a thing that happens. I'm all blocked up on pets, so that's my problem. I don't have any, like, kingdoms where I'm blocked because I'm missing troops. I'll just go to the underworld, usually. If it says I need one more troop and I don't have it, usually that means I can just go ascend an underworld troop. John says, so much for increase of 50% on the cursed gnomes for 2 weeks. I have had one in 3 days. I know, I haven't been as lucky as everybody else. I feel like everybody's getting so lucky with their cursed gnomes. And they're telling me like they got the whole thing done and they got a bunch of good stuff out of the Soulforge. And I'm sitting here like, what? Like, I tried too. I'm not like sitting here not trying. Like, I tried at least some. And I'm not having the same success as those people, that's for sure. Mine's on like 17 or something. And that's from like trying. I wouldn't say I'm trying like hard. But it's somewhat. Where can I do this? Let's do it here, I don't care. Alright, let's get our Mount Crusher. Volthornex. This is getting to the harder part of the class event for the no. Getting to the harder part for the no. Ugh, sorry, I'm like gassy today. Gassy. Like a gassy baby. Somebody needs to pat my back until I burp. Somebody needs to pat my back. Like a baby. Like a babby. Went to the pet store the other day. Got a gecko. That's what the kid wanted. No, he wanted a snake. But snakes were like way more expensive than I thought they would be. Do you guys know snakes are like minimum $100-something? Isn't that crazy for a snake? Like, I still would have got it, but the old lady was like, no, that's too much. Pick something else. Freaking snakes are $100-something for a tiny snake. I'm like, go in the woods and catch a snake. We can sell it for $100. Man, I want these deeds, but I'm like so low on gems right now. I'm like trying to not spend them. Alright, that was the class event. It says Chad has been a member for 8 months, baby. He says, OMG, I finally made a live stream. Morning, Cindy and everybody. Good morning. Dude, you're tied for first right now. Isn't that crazy? I don't think we've ever had a tie. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Chad? We have a tie. Roman B's here. Awesome. I like Roman B. Alright, let me catch up in the chat, y'all. We're done with the class event. That was the team I would use, which is Dawnbringer, and the no team, which is Volthornex. Let's see. Let me catch up in the chat, y'all. Alright, did you understand, Joshua? Because I would love to explain it again, because I love those games. Thanks for asking that question. Rich says T to do, but it's been like almost 3 years. D-Rock says unless it's the #1 guild, right? John says, no, don't mention Dark Souls games to me. I can't even get past the first boss. Open the window time. That's funny. Jumping out the window. John, you gotta block. As a beginner, that's beginner advice, because if you've played the game before, you're gonna think you can just roll and dodge and like, you know. But if you give advice to a Dark Souls beginner, block. Just block, bro. Block. And then run in there, get a hit when you can. You gotta be super defensive. Take the opposite of Gems of War. In Dark Souls, when you're a very super new beginner, and it's your first Dark Souls game ever, you want to run around like it's Assassin's Creed and just like kill everybody with your sword. That's not how it is. You gotta block, bro. You stand there and freaking block. I'm telling you. Circle, try to get to their back. So lock on to the boss, right? Use your lock on button on the boss, right? Hold up your shield with the block button. Now try to circle to his back the whole time. Like act like you're a magnet to his back. So circle with your shield up. Keep on circling until you get to his back. He'll attack eventually, right? You'll block it or he'll miss. Then that's your chance. You run in, you hit with your sword. You back out, you hold your shield up, You're starting. You're a magnet to his back. You're gonna keep circling to his back, circling to his back. You're targeted. You're locked on. That's not good advice for like a non-beginner, but this is the first boss for a person in their first game ever. Like, use your shield. D-Rock says, I haven't cared about Soulforge. That sounds like me. Crass says, John goes after trolls here. D-Rock says, same difference but a leprechaun. Morning, Roman B. John says, I'm a hobbit and hate trolls. Kim says, I agree, John. I don't know where the cursed gnomes are hiding. Same here. Happy holidays, Roman B. Pamela says, I wasted 40k glory only to get my 4th Ubistet. John says, Happy Christmas, Roman B. Pamela says, it feels like the cursed gnomes were turned off at the end of the last Vault event a couple days ago. I got a crap ton, 300 or so during Vault event, but haven't seen one since, and I'm very active. You know what, Pamela? They did their own self a disservice. They turned it up 50%. Then they did a Vault event. So now it feels like it's not turned up. You know what I'm saying? Vault event gnomes appear more often during a Vault event. So they did themselves a disservice. Because now it seems like it's not turned up because we got spoiled. We got used to the Vault event. So it probably still is turned up 50%. But they took off the Vault event boost. So now there's not gnomes appearing as often. So now the 50% is way less. John says, I've got the Soulforge to level 20, but I've only got 42 runes at the moment. That seems about right. I wish I was there. Beg says, I paid the gems, bought the mythic, and have 300 cursed runes. Nice job. Strodium, during the last 2 gnome a BS, I was farming pets, and now I have all but 1 kingdom that I want to 20 stars. At 2? Wow. Joshua says, thanks, Cinny. That makes sense. I thought you were referring to an actual troop tag, and I couldn't find PH anywhere in the name tag. Yeah, it's like it's called placeholder. It's kind of like pity gnome, you know? It's just something the community named something. It's not a, you're not going to find it called a PH in the game. Like, you won't find it called a pity gnome in this game. Let's go do, I'm still catching up in chat, but let me do something on the screen here. So we're not just sitting there. DC United MVS team. Chad's been a member for 8 months. Maka says, Pamela, I agree, no cursed gnome since Vault End. Sherdium says, cursed runes look better for saving Beg for Mercy as you can get some major Nisha medals, even more HKI Omnipotence. I agree with that. Kimmy500 is here. How's it going? Sir Michael, stream tomorrow. I could. There's a 5% chance. We'll see. I think that's your cue, Chad. Yep. Beg for Mercy. The cursed weapons look like a pass to me. I do not have the Forge Scrolls also. Yeah, they aren't good or anything. Sir Michael says to break the tie. Yeah. Good morning, Kimmy. DC United's here. What up, dude? Chad gave 5. Chad just took the lead. Chad took the lead, y'all. He's going to prove me right. Remember in October where we did not do the point system and I just chose a most valuable center? Guess who I chose? Chad. Guess who's in the lead right now? Chad. Ooh, I was about to use the wrong marker. I almost used a Sharpie on my... Have you ever done that? Have you ever used the wrong marker on a whiteboard? Now there's like a permanent mark. I almost did that. Chad, you have 14. DC, you have 13. And Pamela has 10. David has 9. Joshua has 8. Funky has 8. Trey has 9. So I just said it in the wrong order. So it's Chad, then DC, then Pamela, then Trey, and David, then Joshua. Sorry, I usually mute that. D-Rock says the cursed weapons are an absolute pass. I do not disagree. From what I've seen so far, and I haven't seen them very, very much. So, I could be wrong. I haven't looked at the cursed weapons thoroughly, because I heard that they weren't that great, so I didn't like look into it too much. Plus, it's a ways down the road. Joshua says, or Pamela says, agreed the cursed weapons are awful. Joshua says, I understood both, Cinny. I had a feeling that's why stamina was for. Stamina bar is pretty universal for all kinds of games. Yeah. Beg for Mercy 2021 equals Clues. Yeah, Clues the video game. And next year is going to be Gemma Jameson. Knockers of War. John says he might think I'm coming on to him. Joshua says, I think stats are above Mythic. I think it's better to open chests if you have the Kingdom's Mythic to get the power level 10 through ascending troops rather than wait for new Mythics. Not sure what you mean there. I think it's... I don't know. John says that sounds like that's the problem. That's why I tune into channel to... Yeah, maybe, John. Joshua says, like, I need one troop to ascend before I can get Silverglade to power level 10 and +1 magic, right? Sometimes you can go to the Underworld, Joshua. Check that out. Find the associated kingdom to Silverglade and go to the Underworld and see if you can ascend one of those by getting Chaos Shard, like, throwing shards. That's what I did. It was never, like, a Glory Shop troop. It was always an Underworld troop. For me, anyways. Kim says nothing from nothing still gets you nothing. They should fix the curse gnomes, yeah. 50 times 0, baby. Cuddle says never used to get pet gnome. This week had lots, but no curse gnomes. It might be having to do with your guild, Cuddles. D-Rock says he has everything good in the Soul Forge anyway. Chad says, DC, you can take it away from me if you want. That sounds like a challenge. Strodium says 5% chance like in Stone Song Airy. 5%, I know, every time. Wei K says, yeah, curse weapons don't look good. Joshua says, I think both MVS are already mods, so there would have to be a different prize for both. I know. I don't know, man. That's why I'm still thinking of stuff. You get a team named after you, a pet named after you, you get a pinned comment in every live stream. We're still adding to it. And I want to start giving second and third place something eventually. It just started a couple months ago, so we're always adding to it. DC says, I like the closeness of the contest and coming down to the wire. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, because there might not be any points after today, and it might be tied. So I don't know. You guys are going to, you know what I mean? DC and Chad keep winning. What does that say about DC and Chad? That's awesome. Only good things, right? How is our trophy race looking? Dude, we passed somebody, right, D-Rock? We're like in 14th now or something. I noticed that the other day. I don't look at like guild stuff that often. Like I'll check out the chat like once a week. I'll check out the trophy count like once a week. You know how it go. But I saw that we passed some people and we like went up. Cuddle says on troops list, click unowned and check which underworld ones if you're missing. Yeah. Josh says I was taking into account the underworld troops. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. I never had that happen to me. I know it happens though. Yeah, that stinks. So you're missing like a... I hate when I have a kingdom. That's why I recommend people only look at their kingdom level and power like once a month. Because it can get frustrating. You could be missing a pet. You could be missing a troop that you just can't get. There's no way. So kingdom level and power can be frustrating once you're at the... Once you like get it all the way up to where you can get it to. And it's pretty much... You're just waiting on things. If you look at it every day, you're just going to get frustrated. That's why I recommend like once a month, just check out your kingdom level and power. Unless you know something that you need. Like, for example, you know in Silverglade you need a troop to level 20. So if you happen to see that, of course go get it. Don't wait for that once a month. Yo, Trey, thank you so much. I need that coffee. I need that coffee. Trey's been a member for 20 months. That's crazy, dude. Reaper moderator. OG Reaper moderator. That was you I was talking to last night, right, Trey? I just want to double check. I was like 90% sure. I was too embarrassed to make sure, you know? But I'm not embarrassed on live stream here for some reason. Just making sure. I was 90% sure. I mean, you had like a new character, and I was trying to get hints, you know? I was like, oh, you're cleric? Oh, was it a dwarf? I was making sure, you know? Alright, Trey now has 10 points. Trey is pretty close there. We got Chad with 14, DC with 13. So wait, Chad's in first. Yeah. Chad has 14, DC has 13, Trey has 10, Pamela has 10, and David has 9. And that's like the people in striking distance. I mean, Joshua, you're pretty close too. You have 8. Not out of the realm of possibility. D-Rock, you have 5. Beg, you have 5. Like, that's pretty good. That's, Sebastian has 7. I don't know if he's here or not. Funky has 8. Funky's pretty close, too. Just mentioning people that, like Lee Diesel has 6. Like, that's pretty good. Just mentioning people in striking distance because it's the end of the month here. Alright. He said yes, LOL. Dude, I get messages all day on that game, so I hope you understand. I'll just be talking to random people all the time. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Cuddle says easy to spot as they have 2 kingdom names. We were about to. They were trying to escape you. Oh, were we going back and forth? I'm gonna have to check it out. How many dwarf clerics do you know? Just you, I think. DC says, in case you haven't already done so, please do leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate your presence and consideration. Thank you for being. Joshua says, this is the same for Karakov by saving keys and basically costing myself magic. Make sure it's not a lot, but it would be potential +2 magic nonetheless. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at our trophy count. I'm curious now. D-Rock made me curious. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy today. If you hear any extra noises. Ooh, yeah, we're in within 1,000. It's that 30 at 30 out of 30 that makes all the difference too. That's cool. We were chasing Seal the Deal for a while. You said Cuddles is on here? I forget how to... I don't think you can look at the roster, huh? How far are we in this? Yeah, we're pretty far. Yeah, we're ahead. Last I saw, we were ahead, too. I won't call it a foregone conclusion. It's still just 1,000. One person could go, like, super hard. We need to put them in the dirt. Alright, let me finish my adventure board, in case I don't feel like playing later today. Eros. You went Phoenicia Wild? That's the way to go, if you want trophies. It's all Epine, but if you want it, Phoenicia is definitely the way to go. I agree. You can even do like difficulty 6 these days, especially right now with the campaign stats. I think you can do like difficulty 6. Maybe even 7. If you got like every single magic and all the niches. Because normally, like 5's the first one where you get 2 trophies, so why make it harder? But you could. Yeah, good job. Get 'em. Go get 'em. I've been kind of lifting a little bit. Real light, though. I'm like preparing for next year. I think you should do that. Like, if you're going to do something next year, why not, like, start lightly doing it right now? Don't wait till January 1st. Like, if you're going to go on a diet at the new year, why not, like, start a little bit in December to make it easier on yourself? So I was, like, thinking about starting to lift weights next year. Again. Like, I've done it before, but I, like, wasn't doing it very often recently. So I started, like, doing real light stuff in December just to get the movement going. So I don't, like, all of a sudden lift weights in January and feel like crap. You know what I mean? Look at all those wrenches, baby. 3 in a row. We're like a mechanic. We're like freaking car X. Alright. Green extra turn. It is a gamble either way, but since I still need to ascend a lot of troops to Mythic, I'm thinking I should open them without worrying about it. Yeah. It all depends, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody's in a different situation. Like, how many Mythics do you got, like, out of all of them? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. D-Rock says, 3 trophy starts at E10, which is where Crimson... Ooh, nice. John says I lift weights every time I open a beer. Yeah, don't picture me squatting 600 pounds or something. I'm just sitting here doing some light crap for now. I like to build habits, you guys know that. I just know my own self. Like, if I sit here and if I drop down and do 200 push-ups right now, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. If I drop down and do 5 push-ups right now, I'll do it tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Eventually, I'll overtake the 200. Like, I'll probably never do 200 again if I do it right now. Alright, I did Dungeon and Adventure board. I did the class event. Let's do a little bit of this. We'll do vault keys. You guys have made it a fun stream today, so... I do need to shout out the members today, too. This was my team for this, by the way. Do I got any extra? Ooh, yeah. Filled up every slot now. If you drop down and do 1 push-up. That's funny. Well, then you gotta do something even lighter than a push-up. You gotta just move your arms around a little bit. I don't know. Do something even lighter. You know your own body, though, and I know that's a joke, too. It's funny. You do 1 push-up and you're just laying there for the rest of the day? That'd be funny. I think it's Mistralis. Grandma's mnemonic device. Can't help but seeing. Hey, Tim, how's it going, bro? Sick is here too. Hi, Cinny. Hi, chat. Have my own new record. 1012. Nice. Dude, like my record's like 400. You crushed me. Not that I was trying for a record, but when you triple me up. Ooh, does Kimmy got a video? What video? Let me see. How'd I miss that? It's because I avoid everybody, because I see crap, like, it makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit, so I, like, avoid all other Gems of War content, since it makes me, like, feel queasy. Like, and I get pissed. So to avoid myself getting mad, like, I don't look for other Gems of War content, right? But I think I'm subscribed to Kimmy, so that's a different story. Kimmy, 500. Oops, that was dumb. I just got rid of my chat. And Kimmy gave 5. Thank you. I didn't miss that, though. Hope I didn't lose all my chat. No, I think I got it. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to watch it. I like to support my friends like D-Rock and Kimmy that have channels. You know what I'm saying? I support all of you. Like, I know somebody else has a channel too, but I don't think they want me to say. Hey, thank you, Pamela. I hope so too. 2022, like, in my own pessimistic way, I may have said it like, but I want to really try hard in 2022. That was the gist. I want that to be the year where everything turns around for the best. So Kimmy and Pam both get a point. Kimmy 500, where are you on this board? I think I remember writing your name. We have a Kim and a Kimmy, though. But there you are. Thank you so much. Then Pamela. Uh-oh. Pamela's creeping up on the boys. She's creeping up on the fellas here. She's keeping it close with 11. Better watch out, DC. Look in your rear view. There's Pamela. 13 to 11. 14 to 13 to 11. Chad has DC. DC's like right beside Chad. They're like racing their cars. You know, they're like the stoplight and they like look at each other. Like Chad and DC, they're at the stoplight. It turns red. They both have like Honda Civics, you know, with the fart pipe on it. And they're like sitting there at the light and they got their music bumping, you know, so you can shake their whole car. And they're looking over at each other, but it makes their car heavier, so it's not fast, so it's kind of weird. But DC and Chad, they're like at the stoplight. They pull up, it turns red, and they both have Honda Civics, right? And they look at each other's eyes. They look at each other. They look at each other's eyes, and they're like, "We're gonna race, bro. We're definitely racing." And then the light turns green, and they hit it. They do this. They skirt out, and they're racing, right? And Chad, he's like a bumper ahead. He's like a bumper ahead of DC. DC is like right there though. Like you can see his bumper. Chad looks over. He's about to turn on his turn signal and like get in front of him, but he can't because DC's still there right in his blind spot. But then here comes Pamela. Here comes Pamela in her Acura or something, and she's like right up DC's butt, like in her Acura with the fart pipe. Yeah, you guys got Teslas, sorry. I'm just trying to make it funny. That's why I said Civic, so it was funnier. Oh, you got a truck? Okay. So you got like a... What kind of truck? Like a Escalade? So we got 2 Teslas. Chad and DC racing Teslas. With Pamela with the Escalade. I'm in the Fast and the Furious, John. Fast and the Furious, baby. They still do it around here, man. You'll see a Civic around here. I'm just speaking my reality. They're the ones living in the past, not me. I don't have a Civic. I don't have a Civic. I have a crappy Mazda. Actually, it's kind of cool. I like it. It just needs to go to the shop. Yo, Chad, me too. Pretty much. I think mine's a 5. That's funny, bro. We drive like the same car. Doesn't that make sense? Ooh, Koala has a 2006 Saturn Vue. See how normal of a person I am? I have a freaking Mazda. What'd you think I had? A Lamborghini? Like on, what's that show? What's the Adam Sandler where he buys them all the same car? Ooh, you got 2018, nice. Mine's older than that, for sure. That's funny, John. Tesla's baby. Koala says, do you prefer Thomas Edison or Nikola Tesla? Do you have enough mods already, Cinny, says Joshua? Probably. Probably. Joshua says, I also just crafted a Rage Kurandara, aka Budget Kurandara, since the curse effect is a little worse. I think Enrage Kurandara is okay. Joshua says I probably have less than half of total mythic, 0 of the top 10. Still missing several. If I had to guess, I'd probably say less than 20, perhaps about 10. Oh, okay. Yo, sick. That was awesome. That was sick. Sick. That is sick. Way says, what is your favorite new gem system? Potions, wildcards, elemental, lycanthropy. Ugh. I like potions, kind of. Or what's the one that explodes in like an X shape? I kind of like that one too. I always get elemental and wildcards mixed up. I don't know, Koala. Everybody's probably gonna say Tesla, so I'll say Thomas Edison. DC says love it, Sinnycool. You thought I had an ice cream truck? That's funny, bro. I don't even want to say what I think about ice cream truck drivers. Unless you think I'm a sweet tooth, I guess. Maybe I'm sweet tooth. No, I keep my kids away from ice cream trucks, dude. I don't want to be an ice cream truck driver. Joshua says, I'm just looking at their final trait. To me, a chance to curse on an extra turn is better than a chance to curse at the start of the turn. Ooh, nice, John. Elemental Star says Way. John says, I even wear my nobody outfit with the bell on the hat. Your nudie outfit. Way says, I like them all except lycanthropy, but we need more troops that can do wildcard potions. Hopefully we get more of them in the future. You know, I think they put out most of them, like, during the campaign that they're going to put out, but they could still put them out in the future. Is it Mistralis? Tiamata Obsidius Mistralis? Cuddle says, I have a Citroen C5 Aircross, also a bit important car. I don't even know what that is. It sounds cool, though. Oh, not important. I'm not a super big car dude. When I was just like a teenager, I thought I was. I put on my own lights and my own... I was the Honda Civic guy, but I didn't have a Civic. The Fast and the Furious. Yesterday it was Married with Children, Al Bundy. Today it's Fast and the Furious. What is it? Infernus? I don't care enough to check. Yo, DC, thank you, bro. DC with the 10, baby. He's trying, baby. I think you're in first again. Look, uh-oh, DC, he's in his Tesla. He looked over, he hit the NOS button, bro. He hit the NOS button. Is there a NOS button in a Tesla? Probably not. There is in our world, in this world. So DC, you got 15. Chad, you got 14. So Chad, you're still there in the blind spot. He can still see you. He can't turn on his blinker and like get in your lane because he's not out ahead that far. But he just knows you can see your bumper there. He can see your front bumper. Your eyes aren't locked. You're not locking eyes like you did at the start of the race, but he can still see you. You're right there in his blind spot. Like, you're about to hit your NOS, you know? He hit his NOS. So look out. He just hit 2-point NOS there. Joshua says, with a loopy enough team, you can easily guarantee multiple extra turn chances. Yeah, you guys are talking about two troops that I'm not big on. So, whatever y'all decide on that one. I don't use Kurandaras that much. Honestly. I think they're good. They have their uses. Mostly cursing. But they also have the skulls, right? Yellow to skulls. Something like that. I don't use Kurandara that much. Hey, I used all my sigils. That's all you can do. So when I don't get first in the guild, I don't care, because, you know, I did what I could. I bought up to tier 3, and I used all my sigils. That's all I can do. Look at my gem stack. I'm not hoarding a bunch of gems. I did what I could. Yeah. That's all I can do. Cursing is altogether unimportant or impressive and much easier to... yeah. Beg says, my kids have Honda Civics. My wife and I have Honda CRVs. Nice. D-Rock says, I salute your Citroen. What are we going to do now? Let's open some glory... or, vault keys before we get out of here. Now it's like I'm running out of time. Not that I don't want to stream. Now it's more of like I'm running out of time type of stuff. Instead of I don't want to stream. I do want to stream. I'm just running out of time. That's what it is right now. So let's open some vault keys and then I'll say goodbye and I'll shout out all the members first for the monthly shout out. Hey, Supernova. Joshua says, with a slow month like this, I can see that MVS is practically impossible without multiple donations. It's good to see that top 5 isn't out of reach. Yeah, I mean, it's 50% of it at least. I kind of go off the vibe. I try to make it 50-50 as much as I can. Like, I bet you half of Chad's points are from not money. Half of DC's points are probably from not money. But it could be more like 60-40. You might be right. Maybe I need to adjust it more. Ask more questions. Sometimes I get, like, frustrated and I just don't feel like, you know? Sometimes it's a vibe. Why'd I get out of there? But you're kind of right, Joshua. You probably would have to donate at least a little bit to win. To win. To get first place, you probably would have to donate something. Yeah, you're not wrong. Because there's other people donating. If there was nobody donate, yeah. But let's not even go down that road. Let's do that. Boom. But I am thinking about making a Discord channel. I don't have any idea how to do it or anything. It's just something I've been thinking about for members. Probably start with like Puppet Masters. See if they want to join up or not. For like January. Then like February we'll add tier 2 people. Eventually it'll be all the members. We'll go from there. Rich, you're too broke to donate. Yeah, me too. That's why I couldn't even... I do sometimes. Like, I've occasionally been a member on, like, Mr. T's channel. I occasionally give to Twitch. I just said the word, so I might as well shout out D-Rock. Artless X Arts over there on the word I just said. Go check him out. He also Bear Raiser, even though he's not here. He's still cool. You can check him out on that place that I just said. But sometimes over there I'll give like bits, or I'll become a subscriber if I really like their channel. It's reserved for like the people you like the most, you know? Because I do the same thing. I don't give very much, but I give to a very select people that I like the most. That deserve it, and they're not like super huge. I donate my brains as I don't use it. It's like giving to Goodwill. Beg says, John, I wish Hondas have great mileage, high quality, and keep value at trade-in. I traded in a 2015 Honda Accord for $15K this year, paid $19.5K in 2015. That's good. All right, Funky, we'll see ya, man. Appreciate you, dude. Great job this month. Great job, Funky Town. I will remember that. I will remember this, Funky Town. Good job. Have a great day. You drive, use Chevrolets. That's funny. It's like Flintstones. What time is it? Ooh. Yeah, let's go like 10 more minutes. So, like 5 more minutes of this, and then shout out members, say goodbye. See what I can get here in 5 minutes or so. Oh, we need purple. No? Let's take blue. Kimmy's been a member for 15 months. Wow. With a Reaper badge, too. That's amazing. Thank you. That's why if you're a member, you get points. Because I appreciate that. I don't forget about it. That helps a lot. Join button, link in the description. And I'm going to watch your video, too. I'm going to watch your video. I'll leave a comment. And I'll hit like. And guess what? Right now, I'm talking about it. So maybe somebody else will watch your video too, Kimmy. Somebody right now that's lurking. They didn't know about it. I hope Kimmy destroys Grandma. Becomes the new Queen of Gems of War. That would be my perfect reality. Go get her, Kimmy. I'm sicking Kimmy 500 on the granny. She's gonna overtake and destroy. Y'all know you like Kimmy 500 better. Go watch her instead. If you say any different right now, that's not smart. Because she's here. Joshua says, not when I'm missing all the top 10 mythics and a lot of the weapons. Yeah, everything depends, guys. Like, everybody's in a different situation, so... It all depends. You can't say anything definitively most of the time about anything, because you never know what somebody's doing. Or what they need or don't need. Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. Can you play share like on PS4? I heard people talking about that like on Guild Wars. Like, don't some of the top guilds like play share or something? Tell me if that's the truth. Isn't there a thing where you can like share your screen on PlayStation? They're like accusing the top guilds of doing that. Like the Paragon will just play everybody's battles. Is that a thing? I've never looked into it because I'm not that social on like anything, so I don't look to do share crap. Did I get a curse? No? Huh? Or did you? Hey, good job, Krasmayo. John's been a dwarf for 63 years. That's funny. What DC said, yeah. Orb of Clans, I'll take it. Okay. Getting close, guys. I may... 5% chance I still pop up before the end of the year, but... It's like I tried last night and I couldn't do it. Like I wanted to live stream last night. Like, now's the time. Mr. T on vacation. So I really am trying, but it just doesn't happen. It can't happen. Like, too many people, too much to do, too many kids home, too much honeydew, too much work in the middle of the day, too much kids at night. I'm not a single man in my basement, you know? You have to have PS Plus. Oh man, I might get it just for that. I'm about to start offering a service. Is that against TOS at all? What if I offer a service? Like play share. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? I offer a service. I guess you'd have to be on PlayStation. Dude, I wish I was in my basement. I don't even have a basement. When I say that, it's more like you live with your mom in your mom's basement. If you have your own basement, that's a completely different story. That's like awesome. There you go, Kraz. Well, I'm definitely not talking about you. 'Cause I wish I was that. More like you're living with your mom. That's what I'm referring to. Destiny 2 streamers do that? That's what I was thinking. Like, I get PS Plus. Man cave, that's sick. I just have like an office pretty much. Play in my office. It's kind of an office. Account recoveries is against TOS. What if I offered to play somebody's account for 1 hour for a certain amount of money? Is that against TOS? Hypothetically. What if I hypothetically offered a service where I play your account for 1 hour? Would that be against any terms of service? I definitely don't want to lose my account or get banned or anything. I'm just trying to think of more ideas for 2022. Tim. Hey, I'm just asking. I'm just hypothetical. I'm not doing that at all. I know people do it, though, for Guild Wars, right? So it's a thing. It's a thing. Like on my Discord, I could say, give me, if you play on PlayStation, this much per hour, I'll play your account. It's hypothetical. I'm just asking if it's against the rules or not. I'm asking if something is against the rules. I'm not doing it. Never done that ever. As far as I know, they can watch but not play. Oh, so you can tell them what to do. I see. Gems of War, best team. Gems of War 2022. Yeah, that's good. Yo, David. What up, David? One of my favorite people, David. How's it going? So you would, like, get on a mic and you would tell them what to do. So I'm not... That doesn't... You can't, like, tell anybody... You can't, like, tell somebody what they can and can't say. So I wouldn't be playing their account. I would just be telling them what to do. Okay, I wouldn't log in as them. I would just be on a call with them. I would just be on a call with you as you did your Guild Wars or something. You know what I mean? That's sick, Kraz. The surround sound. You can play their account on PlayStation. I'm just shooting ideas out there. I'm free speech. It's the whole point. Like, if you guys say, no, that's against the rules, I would say, okay, thank you for letting me know that's against the rules. I will not do that. That's the point of bringing it up, so I know. I'm a rule follower. You do PF and Guild Wars with Bear often, so you think it's fine? Nice, David. I like the specs in Oasis. I made a video on that. That's a good spot. Get those scythes, baby. I did a fell with last night. It was pretty good. It's harder than I remember, man. Like, I did it duo with Faceless One. I mean, I did the Rampart solo. But the bridge, like, solo, breaking it, is fun. Because it was kind of difficult. So I was doing the bridge solo. And breaking it was kind of fun. Because it was not easy. They cast Root on you. There's multiples that come at a time. I had to zone it like once. Yeah, maybe I don't have PS Plus, so. Yeah, no, they don't lay on hands, but they dispel and they root and they heal sometimes. But they don't lay on hands. All you gotta do is get out of their line of sight. So you just go around a corner and then they don't cast anything. Alright, one more of these. The no rules. Yeah, as long as you get out of their line of sight, they can't do anything. And there's several spots you can do that. Like at the zone entrance, like you can use parts of the bridge to block their view. Once you clear them out, you can kind of like even go across the bridge and around the corner. Yeah. Alright, that's it for the gameplay today. Let's shout out all the members, say goodbye. we'll declare a tentative most valuable center because there technically is still time left. If I happen to pop up before the end of the year, there's technically like 36 hours left or something. So I can't declare a winner, but I can tentatively just, you know, since this might be the last live stream. Alright, so let me look at the members here. Shout out all the members. If you don't want to stick around for that, thank you for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. Have a happy new year. Let's shout the members out. We got 58 total members. 2 more equals sexy 60. We're the filthy 58. The filthy 58, baby. All right. Yeah, it's just an idea, Cuddles. I'm always thinking of stuff to do. I'm trying not to get stagnant. I'm trying to think of other things, like to make myself happier, to make you guys happier for YouTube. All right, here are all the members, the centers, the choir. Everybody's a center, but this is the choir, right? The members, that's the choir. George Hill, he is a Tier 2 member for 22 months. Loot Wizard, Tier 1, 20 months. Trey Bobuff, Tier 1, 19 months. Robert Westover, Tier 2, 18 months. Matt Reimel, Tier 1, 17 months. Kimmy 500, go check out her video, her YouTube channel, Kimmy 500. She's Tier 1 for 14 months. Just put out a video. Mary Robinson, Tier 1, 14 months. Ken Bogart, Tier 1, 14 months. Josh Bernier, Tier 1. That's the Josh I get mixed up with Joshua. Josh Bernier. But he's a Reaper, so he's definitely his own man. Josh Bernier, 13 months, Tier 1. James Meadows, Tier 1, 13 months. D-Brock, the mother effing savage. Go check him out on that other streaming place. Artless X Arts. Puppet Master, Reaper, 22 months. Aaron Lapsley, Tier 1, 9 months. Winnie, Tier 1, 9 months. Hamish, Puppet Master, 10 months. Freaking Dragon God, Puppet Master. Michael Trejo, Tier 2, 8 months. Dr. Mop Sista, Tier 1, 7 months. Hope she's doing well. Dr. Mop Sista, one of our favorites around here, right? Markio, Tier 1, 7 months. Carl Schmidt, Tier 1, 7 months. Imperial Topaz, Tier 1, 7 months. Bear Razor, go check him out. He's also on that other place. Tier 1, 6 months. Faceless 1, Reaper Puppet Master, 19 months. My duo on EQ. Mike D, Tier 1, 5 months. Soulzar, Tier 2, 5 months. Young Mo Ali, Tier 1, 5 months. Kim Barnes, Tier 2, 5 months. Krasmayo, Tier 1, 5 months. Shinori, Tier 1, 20 months. And has another account, so double membership. Might as well call him Tier 2 for 5 months. Shinori. Pamela, Tier 1, 9 months. Elite Gaming, Tier 1, 4 months. Cuddles is here. Cuddles, Tier 1, 4 months. DC United, Tier 1, MVS, 4 months, baby. Sebastian, a motherfucking Puppet Master for 8 months. Shout out to Sebastian. Roman B, baby, Tier 1, 3 months. James Jenkins, Tier 1, 9 months. Gadget, what's up, Gadget? Tier 1, 3 months. Rain Man, my Switch Unicorn, Tier 2, 6 months. Clark, the mother effing shark, Tier 1, 3 months. T-Birds, Tier 1, 2 months. Funky, mother effing town, Texas, Tier 1, 2 months. Kettle Logic, Tier 1, 2 months. Camelot, Tier 1, 2 months. Frank Canales, Tier 1, 11 months. Joshua Winiger, Tier 1, 2 months. Gwen F, Tier 2, 11 months. Cypher, Tier 1, 4 months. No name. I always forget your name. I'm so sorry. It's just a picture, and you've told me your name several times, so you know who you are, and I'm sorry. Tier 1 for 1 month. MR. I know it's a woman. I'm pretty sure. So I know you've told me your name several times. I'm sorry. MR Tier 1 1 month. Damon. Damon's been around a while. Tier 1 21 months. A Reaper. Lee Diesel, mother effing puppet master for 1 month. Rookie off the bench, run a touchdown, 90 yards. Julia, Tier 1, 12 months. David, Tier 1, 25 days. Fresh and new and very thankful. Thank you, David. Really Messy, Tier 1, 6 months. Guild Mate. Angela, Tier 1, 14 days. Madman Bobo, Tier 1, 13 days. Chad, mother effing Plymail, the mother effing puppet master for 7 months. MVS first ever. Alex Morris, Tier 1, 10 days. Elgin's Toy, Tier 2, 14 days. Elgin's Toy became a member, then upgraded immediately. Appreciate that. And that's everybody. Thank you so much. That's cool. We're so close to the sexy 60. Just need 2 more. Join button, link in the description. Helps a lot. $1.99. Dollars instead of pennies. Really helps. Alright, let's get back to the chat. Thanks for getting rid of that bot there. The bot trying to ruin my membership shout out. Yeah, Trey, we gotta like group up one day. Whether it's your cleric or your SK or whatever you want to do, even if it's just me helping you out, I don't care. I like chilling with friends. DC says, truly do appreciate you, Sinnycool, and this great community of people you brought together. Great questions and insightful minds in both chat and lurking about. Glad to be with you always. I feel the same way. Funky Town says, Kim Barnes enjoyed the singing in the video. Poor Kim Barnes. Trey says, have a good one. Catch you on North later. Yeah. Don't blow off any fingers. Joe says, lurker mode. Alright, Joe. We'll see ya. Yeah, Joshua, just whatever floats your boat, man. Maybe leave me a comment. Like, leave me a comment. And I kind of lost track of what you guys were talking about. I think Kurandara. But leave me a comment, and I can tell you my opinion. Chad says, yeah, have a good rest. I usually go with D-Rock. Like, me and D-Rock kind of think alike, usually. But I didn't really keep track of your guys' conversation there. Beg says I was watching her video. Yeah, we got 2 Kims. That's funny. There's Kim Barnes, and then there's Kimmy500. That's 2 different people. So, Kimmy500 has a channel. She just got back into it. She took a break. JM Ricks, oh man, just joined. It's the end of the stream. Oh well, have a happy new year. Shout out to you, JM Ricks. You can still get a shout out. JM Ricks, baby. It would have popped up though, you know. So, but I appreciate it. Alright, I think I'm caught up, y'all. I wish I had your basement, Krasmayo. I wish I had your basement. Cuddles is here. Yeah, you're here. I think I said your name. Memberships. I said Cuddles, right? Let's check. Cuddles, 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 Cuddles. Yeah, Cuddles, Tier 1, 4 months. I definitely said it. It's on recording, so you know what I mean? If I missed it, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure. You might have missed it, or I might have missed it. Who knows? But there you go. You're definitely a member. Don't forget to smash the like, yeah. Leave a comment after the fact. I know the stupid video don't go up for like 8 hours after this. That's why live streams are kind of annoying sometimes. That's why I get so frustrated. It's not all about like what you guys think it's about. Live streams are weird. They don't even post for like 8 hours, so then they get way less views. It's way more time invested. It's fun hanging out and everything, but sometimes I do get frustrated, and I know what you guys think it's about, but it's more than just that. It's more than just that. It's less views, it's more time invested, and you know, it don't even show up for like 8 hours on the so people can't even watch it. It's annoying. So live streams are like a lot of work, more work than you think. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining, helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Right now for the MVS, we have DC United with 15. Most valuable center. We have Chad with 14. We have Trey with 10. The usual suspects, baby. Or no, Pamela, you have 11. Shout out. So DC with 15, Chad with 14, Pamela 11, then Trey with 10. Then we got David with 9. And I don't want to miss anybody here. And then Joshua with 8. That's the top of the leaderboard. Roman B also has 7. Sebastian has 7. So that's like the tippy top of the leaderboard. Lee Diesel has 6. Those are the tops of the board. So tentatively right now, DC United's going to win back-to-back MVS Most Valuable Center. Tentatively. Only way that more points would be given out, I may ask a question in like the Sekiro video is definitely coming out by the end of the year, so that could be possibly like, what if Chad sneaks in there, leaves a comment, gets even with DC, DC misses it somehow? Sekiro, that could possibly be a thing. If you leave a comment, we'll just say it now. If you leave a comment on the Sekiro video that's coming out before the end of the year, that's a point. And then if I happen to do a live stream, the 5% chance before the end of the year. But other than that, I mean, you could upgrade your membership. That might count. But that's about all you can do off live, I think. That's about it. But, yeah, thank you for joining me today. Hey, video game chicks. Chad, thank you for joining me. Rich Kaufman, thank you for joining me. Beg for Mercy, Joshua, Chad, Beg, Kimmy500, DC, Cuddles, Cuddles, Beg for Mercy, Trey, D-Rock, the Savage, Markio, Rich, Tim, of course, Tim, DC United, Funky Town, Texas, Cuddles, Krasmayo, Joshua, Trey, D-Rock, Joe. Thank you for an awesome stream today, guys. Even Markio was here, baby. Markio, special shout out to you. Beg for Mercy, Krasmayo, Cuddles, John Fitzpatrick was here, baby. JM Ricks, Joshua, David, Cuddles, Krasmayo, D-Rock, Beg for Mercy. Beg for Mercy is my ride or die. Like, we spin the block and he's in the passenger seat for a whole different reason. Krasmayo, Kimmy500 might get in the back seat too, like, be hanging out the window. Joshua, David, Tim, Cuddles, DC, Rich, Joshua, D-Rock, Krasmayo, Beg for Mercy, DC, John. Y'all have like a... D-Rock says pulling rank. Yeah, that Reaper Puppet Master's hard to beat. There's only one badge above the Reaper, and it's like a 2-year badge. Or maybe it's a 1 year. But yeah, you're about to get it, bro. Are you kidding me? D-Rock, I think you're going to be the first person to get the Heart of Rage badge. If you're still here. There's one badge above the Reaper. I think it's Heart of Rage or something. I could change it to something cooler if you want. I like the Reaper, honestly, but there is one badge above it. John, Chad, no one has it yet. Beg, DC, Rich, Joshua, Funky, Rich, DC, Joshua, D-Rock, Chad, Supernova, hey, Trey, Cuddles, Tim. I did save your name as a friend, Trey, because I was like 99% sure. Way K was here. Good to see you, Way K. You're here quite a bit. Koala, Koala was here. Koala got all his points off of commenting, I think. So that'll show you. I should probably even give him another one. He got like 5 points. I think he did. He probably did like donate like $1 or something too. So don't. I'm not saying like every single one of his points are from, but he got like almost 5 points from. I think he only gave like $1. You see what I mean? Like, you could give $1 and get a point. So all this like, I have to donate to get the MVS. You could have to donate $1. You have to donate $1. You could answer all the questions, donate $1 a live stream, and still be in contention. John and Pamela, Kimmy, because $1 is worth the same as $9. DC, Kimmy, D-Rock, Joshua, Pamela, Chad, Sick was here. Cuddles, Tim, Kimmy, John. I just say the names over and over because I'm trying not to miss anybody. We got some bots today. Multiple bots. Thank you for taking care of that. Thank you for also like shouting out people when they say hi. You guys know mods are more than just you're more than just like getting rid of people. You're also greeting people. It helps me a lot to greet people so I don't miss anybody because I don't want to miss anybody. So that's part of being a mod. It's not just getting rid of people. It's not all negative. Also, when somebody says hi, you say hi, so I see it again, and I can say hi, so I don't miss anybody. Or if I miss a question, you just say, hey, Sinny, you might want to check out that question that you missed. Like, you're there just be my wingman, if you're a mod. Help me do better. Help me do better. Gadget, what up? Video game chicks. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Later, Rich. See ya, D-Rock. Later, Chad. We'll see y'all. Have a great day. Have a happy new year if I don't see ya, but, you know, Sekiro, you can leave comments. Maybe one more live stream, 5% chance. And Friday, at least a video, a Gems of War video. So Sekiro by the end of the year to, you know, the finale, I beat the game. And then one more Gems of War tomorrow, whether it's a live stream or just a pre-recorded. But check me out. Definitely hit the bells, because I might pop up at night or something weird. We'll get weird, you know? After dark, we'll get weird. But alright, guys. We'll see ya. Have a great day. Peace out. Later, David. We'll see ya. What's your name in EQ, David? I'm an idiot and I forget stuff. What's your name in EQ? If you're still there. You're on green, right? Soul Stice. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Hit me up in the game. You know I'm Sinnycool, so just say, hey, it's David. And then I can friend you. Alright, man. We'll see you guys. Have a great day. Later, DC. Probably back-to-back MVP, man. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Love you so much. You're the best. 40 Shaman, 31 Pally. That's cool, man. I'm using the wrong controller to end the live stream. Blooper reel. Blooper reel. Broadcast settings. Only microphone audio is being broadcast. The broadcast will be stopped.